Karen Drake, Managing Secretary, Burnham and Berrow Golf Club. I've been the Managing Secretary here for 7.5 years. Previous to that, I worked at Weston-super-Mare Golf Club, which is just along the coast, and I worked there for about 15 years. And then prior to that, I worked in a bank. I came to work at Weston-super-Mare not knowing anything about golf, just doing a part-time admin role to assist the manager at the time. And he left after about 18 months, so I worked my way through the workload that was there and eventually got given the official job of being the secretary at Weston. I do consider it quite a privilege to be managing such a prestigious club such as Burnham. I do feel quite proud that being a female in an all-male environment, particularly in the top 100 clubs in the UK where there are fewer female managers, so I'm quite proud of myself for being part of that. There's no such thing as a typical day working in this job. It's very much about looking after the members as well as running the business, which is a big part of it, but the part that everybody sees are the small things of looking after members' tea times, inquiries and booking in their guests and talking to people around the club, I think. I do try as much as I can to do that. Not always possible because I am so busy, but it's quite nice to be able to walk around outside, around the pro shop, in the clubhouse and meet with people and talk with them and their guests. In the 7 years that I have been here, I have seen a growth in the activity and the level of interest that we are shown from members of the public wanting to come here. The rankings has enabled that, I think, or encouraged that. But yes, in the last 18 months or since coming back to golf after the lockdowns, we've seen an incredible interest, both from our members wanting to play a lot more often and the number of visitors that are coming to play here. Particularly so, I think, where visitors would possibly be going abroad and now can't, so they're looking for some premier clubs in the UK to visit. The Dormy House is a fantastic facility. It's just a 6-bedroomed house that we have on site, which makes it really a fantastic opportunity for people to come as a small group, stay here, use all of the clubhouse facilities. It's a great atmosphere in the clubhouse in the evenings when they're having dinner, and of course they're on site for their first tea first thing in the morning, so it's a great facility and it's well used. I play a little. I try very hard. I've played golf for quite a number of years, but I don't play often enough to actually see much progression. But I have to say, in the last couple of years when we've had not much else to do other than golf, I have been able to play quite a bit of golf, so I have seen some improvements. My favourite hole is probably on the Channel course and the 8th hole. Mainly because it's a very tricky hole and you can play it entirely differently every time that you play, but when you play a satisfying shot that actually lands on the green and it stays on the green, it's extremely rewarding.